architects of the plan admitted were it's a big lie. Right, so we shouldn't be surprised by this. But what really irks me about guys like Bernie Sanders is why they want us to drink the poison of socialized medicine. They're going to be out there drinking fine wine and getting premium health care. They're not going to be taking the medicine we're going to have to take.
Happens with socialists all over the world. But you talk about, Emac, the mathematics, if you will, of Obamacare that didn't make sense to a lot of us. But the mathematics of Bernie care, when you look at socialism, these numbers are staggering.
Yeah, the left-leading Urban Institute said $32 trillion over 10 years. Bernie Sanders is so cynical. Watch this. He left the cost estimates out of his plan and the details of how to pay for it because he knows the taxpayer is going to pay for it. If this was so great, why did Hillary Clinton and Chuck Schumer say it would be bankrupting the country? They said it was bad. And if it was so great, why did Vermont, Colorado, and California reject it?
That's a very important point. We've tried it in our petri dish of state experiments, and it hasn't worked elsewhere. Sabrina, it's not just about money. It's also about the quality of health care. I have a lot of personal experience with British healthcare system, which the quality of which was just shockingly poor in comparison to U.S. system.
Absolutely, David. Look, and when you take the consumer out of the driver's seat, and when they no longer have ownership and control over their healthcare dollars, the quality of care is going to drop precipitously. We've already seen this with Obamacare. The reality is that if you want to fix the healthcare system, which was arguably flawed before Obamacare, you don't double down on government involvement. You give consumers more freedom to make the choices and take the risks that make sense for them. That will drive up care, that will drive up innovation, and that will drive down prices.
But Steve, look at some of the Democrats that were surrounding Bernie Sanders, supporting his socialist health care plan. I mean, some of these people are, you would expect, to go socialist, but others, like Dick Blumenthal, for example, from Connecticut, I didn't think he'd be for socialism.
Well, they've all drunk the Kool-Aid, David, and they don't want the Bernie Sanders types challenging them in primaries. Bernie Sanders is guilty of political and economic and medical malpractice. The only way single-payer systems, which is a way of saying government controls everything, just look at veterans' hospitals. You want thousands more people to die because they're waiting for care? Those other countries, the only way they make their budgets is by rationing care, so you don't get it. You need a knee operation, come back in 5 years.
Yeah.